So my queen over here taking defense, my spine crawlers doing damage too. Um, I I had such slow reaction time with these zerglings over here. I was trying to get my queen out, but she died. I sent my zerglings in, surrounded them, killed as many off as I could. Um, yeah, so I knew he was jumping up back the hill, so I turned back around. Just pretty intense over here, trying to cause havoc on my base. But yeah, as you can see, Reapers aren't as effective against the Zerg as they are against the Protoss, and he's already preparing for another wave of Reapers down here. I was up here, I was figured, I'll stay for a little while, which I was very incorrect in that, as he's already preparing for another attack. But yeah, as I said, I really did not like the fact that I left my base so undefended, and I hated the fact that I did not build a roach warren in order to construct roaches, because roaches are much more effective at defending a base. What I was doing over here with these overlords was I was putting them up as defense, and yeah, as I can see, I got my natural over here, and I put these overlords up not necessarily as defense, but to only look out for when the enemy is destroying the destructible rocks. This overlord as well, I was using them mostly as overseers to look over my base, make sure no one's rolling up in there at me. um, yeah, he's still preparing for another Reaper rush. His natural is like over there untouched, and if I was a little bit more aggressive, I might actually have units over there attacking him, but I don't. So yeah, he's blocked off his his entrance to his main right there, and build more barracks, more tech labs. Obviously going for something like a Marauder rush here, which I'm pretty sure he does. He's got the 6 Reapers just chilling, 2 Marines watching for my overlords. His SCVs all over here building. Yeah, I built a Roach Warren finally and a Spire with my small amount of Zerglings ready to protect me. My overlord just chilling in the middle of my base. Spawning another queen to replace my old one finally. I should have done all that area. I got the overlord speed upgrade, which I would like to say that's one of the things I love to get while I'm playing, because it really helps, because overlords are such good scouts. If you don't learn to use your overlord as a scout, or as like for example, you can use your overlord to get close to the other person's base. If I was now, what I would try to do is, if it was late game, I would position the overlord maybe right down here, just out of range of his SCVs, and then so I could just see this whole cliff, and I would build a Nidus Canal and position my ground units right here, and Nidus Worm was spawning right there, and I could just pull my ground units right into his workers, and he would have little to do about that. And he's going for the second wave of the Reaper rush, taking a different approach into my base now from the south. I see these Reapers rolling up in there. He destroys my Spire at this point, but that's okay, because I'll lose this anyway. But I got my Roach Warren up. I'm gonna make roaches now to help these Zerglings defend. Got my spine crawlers over here. They did a bit of work against the Reapers. Yeah, I find that my queen's out again, helping me spawn more. The queen's actually a lot better in my opinion than going for an early expansion, because it adds 4 extra larvae onto your base, and the 4 larvae, that's a lot better than the 3 you normally get at a hatchery. And he's going for another Reaper rush here, and I was like, man, motherfucker's ballsy at this point over here. Right, and he scans my base, so you can see all my units, my roaches over there preparing. He rushes in my base like he used to, but I was like, I'm gonna get this bitch this time. He ain't getting in my base. So yeah, he a lot less successful than last time. Yeah, he's got 1 left. He's gonna destroy that rock a little bit, but that's okay, cause yeah, that Reaper's dead pretty much. Let's see what he's doing down here now. He's building starports, which you'll see later in the video, led to my death because I'm a complete idiot. And the reason why I lost this game, and the number 1 reason why, is because I was a complete dunderhead and decided to just camp in my base like a little bitch the whole time and wait for him to come attack. Yet I had no defenses whatsoever for, let me guess, air. Because, yeah, he has a shitload of starports waiting to just build air units to come kill me. So I'm over here, just chilling, trying to get my Mulisks out, building my Spire again. This drone, taking a year to build this Spire with my drone. My natural over here, completely undefended, has a queen. That's about it. A queen in refineries, or not refineries, extractors, excuse me. Got an overlord down there watching this cliff for more Reapers. Roaches and Zerglings defending my base, you know, just chilling here, collecting minerals. Look at my high mineral count, man. That's just ridiculous. I did so terrible this game, man. More terrible than I usually do. And yeah, he is going for the Marauder rush. He's gonna position his Marauders over here. I think he's gonna destroy his rocks now, so he can get his Marauders through. Maybe not now, but he is in a couple seconds. Building SCVs, bitch over here, fiending on these minerals. He's got less mineral than me, obviously, because he's actually using his. I'm just sitting here soaking that shit up. Look at that, man. 1,500 Vespine gas. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, so he's sitting here, getting these Marauders ready to come shit on me. He's got siege tanks to defend himself from a land invasion, which I really wasn't going for a land invasion at all, because I mean, I hate land invasion on Practice League. It's so closed. I feel so restricted, and you gotta destroy the destructible rocks, and I just don't like it. So he's just preparing his Marauders for an attack here. These bitches over here, Marauders, I mean, they're a decent unit. The only problem I find with them is if your enemy has air units and decides to attack them with them, the Marauders are defenseless against the air units because they are only allowed to attack ground. So a group of Mutalisks could easily defeat the Marauders because they wouldn't have any way to attack. So the Marauders are destroying the destructible rock, about to roll up in my base and not necessarily go for the kill, but they're probably going to go for destroying my destructible rocks, which I think is actually what happens. And then he's going to have a direct ground path into my base. But if the starports tell the truth, which they do with their battle cruisers,